That's
well,
just me.
but yeah, join our Discord if you haven't. Get involved in some Sixers. Get involved with the community. It's
A meet perchance.
yes, come in there and
Perchance
meet perchance off the mic. He is such a better guy.
No, okay. Well, we're back in this. Enough talk about perchance. We are back in this. It seems like we're just starting fresh. It should be. I guess they took away.
Oh.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say they took away the goal, but now it's kind of on the. I don't really know. I guess we're just starting fresh. So kind of a weird situation. I'm assuming that the goal must have gone in off of some kind of technical difficulty. So we're removing it. But Thick of it, bringing it 1-0 here 7 seconds into the game.
Definitely a change of pace since the last one, but again, kind of that early pressure. Skull trying to get something out mid. Izord just doesn't quite get the touch he needs. Skull going to try and collect. Carve Dog gets a good 50 out. Izord takes another 50 with Skay. Skay staying on in the corner. Kind of super dubs, keeping on. Tries to get that ground pinch, doesn't quite get what he's looking for. Carve Dog up, a decent amount of boost, doesn't get the touch he wants. This one's just going to kind of fall. Izord trying to get something out, doesn't quite get the 50.
Okay, now trying to catch this ball. A little bit awkward for him. Interesting pinch with Curly, sends it off the ceiling. Cardog is there for the read. Potentially play opportunity here for Fick of it if they can collect the ball. Real Curly Fries looking for a bump on net. Will not get Skull. Kind of super dubs and Skull are looking kind of uncomfortable. Carve Dog on the backboard now, just waiting for a ball. Curly Fries, little 50 off the sideball. Skull is up. As is Skay. Neither of them will make contact with this, and Curly Fries will clear it into the upfield.
Oh!
The double with the dunk, or I guess redirect. I don't even know. It went off of one of the Fick of it players, but fantastic play and read from Curly.
Oh.
Unfortunate touch, but I think it was in regardless, to be honest.
Yeah, that was a really good read coming out of Curly Fries. Tying it up, 3:50 left. And honestly, this match has been looking fairly even. I mean, you kind of called it out earlier. Decent amount of shots, decent amount of goals, right? So, pre-flip coming out of Carve Dog.
That's what I like to see. Yeah, I mean, I always prefer these more like fast-paced because there's a bunch of different ways you can play the game to get efficient plays and things. And honestly, the more aggressive and faster they are, the more fun they are to watch and cast, in my opinion. So I always enjoy casting, I guess players like these and teams like these. But 1-1 with 3 left in game 1 here. Kind of interesting to see how these two teams carry momentum. Speaking of sloppy dogs, staying sloppy. Carve Dog throwing this off the corner and reading it himself. Unfortunate whiff on the defensive end from Thick of it, and Sloppy Dogs will capitalize 2-1.
Yeah, just gets kind of an unfortunate miss there off the wall. Didn't expect quite the bounce, but Sloppy Dogs going up. Going to be kind of, again, some early pressure. Curly Fries trying for the double. Gets it beat out there by Carve. Oh, Carve Dog there again. Tries to get something. Kind of super dubs. Sends something back. Curly Fries left to collect. Gets it around 1. Doesn't get it around Izord. A good pinch up. Carve Dog able to meet it before Fick of it does. Izord full take a boost. Free ball on the wall. Doesn't quite get a good enough touch to follow. Going to be left on the back line with Skull. Bumped off. Left. Jeez, just
That's a murder.
Oh, Carve with a pop. Skull able to get there in time, though.
Super Dubs now pinches with Skull upfield. Skull with negative boost, trying to make a play here for Fick of it, is able to acquire Sloppy Dog's corner. Nice little bump on Curly Fries. Potential opportunity here if Super Dubs can get it mid. It does. Izord is there, but fantastic defense from Sloppy Dogs. Skull off the corner. Is anyone there for the midfield reception? Kind of Super Dubs gets a double commit with Izord. Izord now gets a nice little bump, or he is dead, from Curly Fries, I should say. Another death.
Oh.
Carve Dog hitting it off the corner, trying to get over to Skay, who will clear it back upfield, sent into the wall. Carve Dog now trying to receive this interesting bounce off the corner, up into the air, I should say. Curly Fries gets one. Can he get another one? Skay intercepts early. Like a lot of midfield presence out of these two teams, which I kind of expected, but it does make scoring and plays a little awkward when you get a bunch of like double commits and things.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's a nice change in kind of gameplay. these past couple games that we've been watching.
Oh,
bit of
another
an
one.
awkward. Oh, bit awkward there off the post, off the crossbar. But I mean, honestly, it's hard to tell who kind of has pressure if both teams like to play the midfield, right? So it's going to be interesting to see if they can kind of keep on that pressure. Izord left alone over the one. Skull doesn't quite have the angle or the power. Gonna be Skay, tries to get something out, met by Super Dubs, sends it to the corner. Carve gets, just awkward touch. Izord left to collect. Beat out there by Super Dubs. Skay gonna, send it to the corner. Izord doesn't quite get the touch he wants.
Yeah, I will say Super Dubs is getting a little, I guess, over anxious or zealous to get some plays on the ball. I would like to see him calm down a little bit more, but Izord with a nasty dunk. Kind of difficult to put this on net, but Super Dubs will hit it off the backboard. Skay is up nice and early, but the double commit leaves Skull with a shot. Is not able to convert it. Izord now keeping it in the offensive pressure here for Fick of it. Midfield, Curly Fries will receive it. Sent back out by Skay. Can he get another touch? Skull is there. Double commit with Izord. Fikavit is really suffering from his lack of communications. And with 5 seconds left, this is most likely going to be the last play here. Super Dubs, can he get the reset? Pops it, but Skull is there to catch it. And that will be game one for Sloppy Dogs.
Game one going to the Dogs. Sloppy as ever. But
okay.
Taking a look at the stat line. Real Curly Fries kind of picking the team kind of up on his back. I mean, massive amount of score, 2 goals. I mean, just a decent amount of demos. Holy, 21 demos.
They're bugged.
Oh, they're bugged?
I was going to bring that
Never
up. There
mind.
was a person in chat that mentioned it a couple of games ago. The demos are bugged. I don't know what's up with the overlay, nor does Whirl, so it's actually screwed. But yeah, ignore the the bumps. But there were a bunch. I would like to see what the actual number was. But yeah, I mean, a really scrappy first game, honestly. A lot of back and forth. Opportunities that could have been converted that weren't, and nerves, and it's just the usual thing. But Sloppy Dogs now has momentum, and we'll see how they can carry that into game 2.
Yeah, I mean, game one, always going to be a feeler. Thick of it. I mean, just taking a little bit more time.
And a sub.
And a sub, right.
Who scored?
Don't forget, Skull is subbed in for Mr. Baba. But it's just going to be an interesting game, too, right? Fikavit still has, I mean, they still only lost by 1. So they do still have that capability to score. We've seen it. Carb Dog kind of off rib, trying to get something early for Sloppies, but
don't ever say that again. Carb Dog up early, popping it off the sidewall. Will he get another one? Skull with a fantastic clear over Skay. Can he put this on net? Deflected into the corner. Another double commit on the Thick of It offense. Curly Fries will be able to get a shot. It is off the backboard, and Carved Dog converts in the midfield. Thick of It need to clean up their defense, and Sloppy Dogs is doing a very good job of capitalizing.
Yeah, I mean, Skull just a little too far forward. No boost throughout the entirety of Thick of It, I think. I'm just starved and out of position. There's really nothing you can do against that.
Kickoff kind of awkward into the corner. Carved Dog will just pop it upfield. Skull now with Carved Dog. This is potentially on net. It is! Fantastic 50 pinch thing from Carved Dog. Oh,
yeah.
That's just a dookie.
Oh, just a good touch.
What a good old dookie.
All right.
World's shaking his head. 2-0, less than a minute into game 2. Now, I will say, this is a very, very good start to a game, but do not get complacent because 4 minutes is a lot of time.
Yeah, 2 minutes of Rocket League feels like 5, and still, we've seen greater comebacks before. Thick of It almost getting a shot on. Could be left to Skull, popping it up mid. Skay is going to be left, kind of Super Dub, sending it to the crossbar. Izord sending it out mid to Skull. Going to try and get something on. Doesn't quite get. Skull popped up mid. Carved there at the front. Gets the touch before Super Dubs. Skay able to beat. Gets the 1. Stays on for 2. Doesn't quite beat out Skull. Going to be Carved left alone. Gets the pop. And just Fikovic keeping on the pressure.
Yeah, Fikovic's doing a very, very good job of keeping it in Sloppy Dog's half. But having said that, they need to convert on one. There we go. Skull with his second goal of the series here. As the sub, making a statement, getting all these goals. But fantastic team play from Fikovic. This is exactly what they need. Just, patience, wait for some kind of clear, abuse it in the midfield, whatever. The double commits are what's kind of screwing them over in the series. But one goal in, 3-some minutes is not horrible at all.
No, not at all. I mean, especially for only game 2, right? We're going to see almost another super dubs at the end of his flip there. Ooh, going to be left to Izord, gets dunked. Skull left alone. Pop up forward, past Izord, sends it out to the corner. Carb Dog collecting, no boost. Just going to try and keep it forward. Doesn't quite get it. Skay with a good 50 off. That could be on. Curly Fries just, doesn't quite get the touch on. Super dubs. Not a lot of boost on the wall. 50 by Carve. Sent up the mid. Skay doesn't quite get the shot. Going to be left Curly Fries on the wall. Gets the one. Gets the one off the ceiling. Left alone. Tries to, just doesn't quite get.
Curly Fries is a menace in the midfield and offense. The dude just, here we go. Skay is up early. Is that on? And it is! And he'll kill everyone in net with his goal explosion for good measure. 3-1 Sloppy with 2:26 left in game 2. This is a very, very, very good placed shot. Or I should say well-placed shot. Basically impossible to save. But, yeah, up 2. Looking pretty good here for Sloppy. But we'll see how they can carry this out.
Still 2:25 left for Fikovic, though. We've seen worse. We have.
We've seen much worse. But Izord offense rejected. Super Dub's turning early. I like the early turn here, trying to get more offense going. Skay does. Okay. I will say he can't hit those. So Skull clearing it out. Super Dub's helping him out a little bit. Carb Dog popping it into the midfield. Goes for a little cheeky flip. Curly Fries off the sidewall. Will he go for some Remzik level stuff here? Skay popping it off the sidewall as well. Skull clearing it downfield. This is on target. Carve Dog is there for the save. However, Izor sending it back in. Is anyone there for Sloppy? Sent out by 2 people. Skull looking a little uncomfortable. Is able to get a... they went for a bump on the net. Super Dubs over to Izor. Skay intercept. Trying to get a little ground play going. Gets it past 1. Can he get it past 2? Skull is there for the midfield clear. And Fikovic's doing a very, very... what a good save. As I'm saying, a very good job on defense. But they got to get some kind of offense going. They connected once earlier this game on a good passing play. They just got to keep those going, and I think that they can secure the series. But they got to play closer together if they want to do that.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen it, but Skull with a good shot on. They've kind of had an extended first man, trying to run bumps, run demos, and honestly, it's worked the one time, but it doesn't seem to be working too well for the rest of it. Skull putting my words in my mouth, absolutely. Getting it just an amazing 50. What is dunk? My bad. My bad.
What a play by Skull. Skull has been the offensive powerhouse of Fikovic. I think he has every goal that they've scored. Pretty sure anyway. But
yeah, I think you're right on
this
that.
is exactly what he does though. I've seen him play previously. I don't really follow him too closely, but he's pretty offensive. Enjoys playing offense, and he does it pretty well. So hopefully he can merge relatively well with this team. But as I mentioned before, they've kind of been stagnant all day watching games and haven't had time to warm up. Skull doesn't give a crap, just keeping it on net. That's another one. A cheeky little pop with a double jump gets it over both of them. Carve Dog is able to get a touch, but instead has to just kind of jam it into the corner. But yeah, 3-3. 30 seconds. I mean,
Fikovic doing an amazing job of coming back in this game. 30 seconds left. Just got to survive until overtime. I mean, Sloppy Dogs doing what they can, trying to get pressure relieved, trying to get something. Izord almost with a great shot. Skay popping it high. Left alone.
No.
Skay trying. Skull doing more than just shooting. Gets a great save. Carb Dog sending it to the corner. Tries to get something out mid. Good pop.
I knew there wasn't a chance. I just wanted to yell. But our first OT game of this series, kind of Super Dubs, kind of popping it up. Can he get the double? Oh, he does, but it is not on target. Izor tries to pop it as well, but it is sent back out by Carved Dog. Skull, can he get a double? This is becoming like a Div A game, honestly. Just in the air 24/7, but Sloppy Dog's making a offensive push here now. This could be dangerous. Pops off the backboard. Izord is kind of weird here in net. Thick of it, clearing it down. 50 by Carved Dog off the sidewall. Skull is there. Skay pre-jumping it almost, keeping it in the offensive zone. Off the backboard, kind of awkward here. Thick of it defense, sending it down. This is wide left here. Can Izord get some kind of 50 on Carved Dog? He does. This is straight down to Skay. Hits it over to Carved Dog. Is anyone mid? For Sloppy Dogs, they were, but they got demoed by kind of Super Dubs. Fantastic defensive demo. Curly Fries really enjoy him going for all these like fancy plays, I guess you can call it.
Yeah, I mean, great offense here for Sloppy Dogs. Just can't quite seem to put one on. A minute into overtime, Skull gets one. Oh, a whiff there from Sloppy. Left alone. Can he get it out mid before they can recover? No. A double commit there coming out of Sloppy Dogs. Passed out to Curly Fries. Gets the one. Out to the corner. Can he get it there before? Ooh, not before Skay. Skay. Curly Fries.
He just shows up.
Pulls up. Carved Dog with a shot. Oh, an unfortunate miss by Super Dubs, but his teammates able to recover for him.
Skull got that save. I don't know how he read where that ball was going to go, because Carved Dog had that perfect, I guess, bounce shot. Very, very well placed, but Skull just swooping in like Batman last second to save the ball. But 2 minutes, this is kind of a long overtime, to be completely honest with you. So, see how fatigue plays a part here. But Skull, potential opportunity for some next level mechs. Can he pull it? Okay, he can't pull it off. But the eyes are going off the wall as well. Preemptively destroyed by Skay. Unfortunate little pinch play from kind of Super Dubs. Sending it into the midfield. Izord will go up for a round 2 play here. Off the ceiling. Skay is up. Can Izord get the dunk? He will put it underneath Izord. Curly and Skull now off the sidewall. Izord tried to get a little cheeky touch into the midfield, is unable to get it. But 2.5 minutes, we're approaching an extra half game here. Ooh! Oh my God, an almost disgusting angle from Skay. Super Dubs, he gets another touch. Can he get it mid? He does. Carved Dog is able to reject it though. Izord now playing with Curly Fries, sent over by Skull. Super Dubs off the ceiling. Carved Dog is there for the clear, but Skull will collect this. Pops it over to a teammate midfield. Izord is there. Interesting little undershot from Skay as he pops over it. Skull, is this on target? He is there for the double, and he will! Skull is an animal for Fick of it here in LAN.
Putting in just an absolute crazy amount of work for Fick of it. I mean, that's 5 goals for him now.
Did he score every one that game?
Yes.
I think he did.
Yes, he did. Skull.
Test this guy for drugs. He's too good.
The sub. Breaching
1,039 points. Oh my
Jeez.
6 shots. He had saves. He had goals. Anything but an assist. And he had it. But,
I mean, Izord picking up 2 of those.
Yeah.
I mean, Sloppy Dogs are looking like a tide turner for this one. I mean, they're no red on their half of the scoreboard.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't even a bad game. It wasn't like Skull just came out and destroyed them. It was a hard-fought game. Skull just happens to be the catalyst of all the offense. But I mean, yeah, if we have more games like that, this is going to be a very, very long series, which I don't exactly mind.
I mean, I think it's been pretty fun so far. I mean, considering Skull's been putting in so much content for us. Holy.
Absolutely. But I don't even remember the last time I casted Skull, so this is kind of interesting for me. But 1-1 now in the series. We'll see. It's basically a best of 5 now, and these teams are not a stranger to that at all, as every season game is best of 5. But moving into Game 3, we will see how this goes. It's kind of been a back-and-forth series, so maybe Sloppy will retain another game here, but it'll be a hard-fought series for sure.
Yeah, pressure kind of immediately coming from Sloppy Dogs. Super Dubs tries for the double, doesn't quite get what he's looking for. Izord gets a good touch around. Fick of it kind of left defenseless there on the back lines. Super Dubs able to get there first. Gonna be trying to get something out mid. Super Dubs doesn't quite reach the pass. Skull gets a one out mid.
There it is.
Izord is there.
I will tell you, Kevin, there is a special place in my heart for those kind of cherry pick like shots or whatever. You, well, not overcommit, but you like miss the ball and go upfield and wait for it. I love those. So I kind of wish that would have happened, but fantastic play nonetheless from Fick of it. Izord putting a goal on his name, taking the the load off of Skull a little bit, but
yeah,
nice early goal here in Game 3 for Fick of it.
Oh, almost one coming out there from Sloppy Dogs. That 50 had just any more power. Carr gets a catch, but Skull knocks it off him. Kind of Super Dubs left alone. Not enough boost to make a decenter play. Curly Fries sends it off the ground. Able to get another past two. Where did the second one come from?
I think he spawned there.
Skay gets a 50. Skull blocking it from going mid. Carve able to, ooh, Curly Fries almost with a shot. Doesn't quite get it. Keeps control. Is anyone from Sloppy Dogs there? Gonna send it to Skay, pre-jumped. Can he get the read from the corner? Not enough boost to get there. Carve sending it to Super Dubs. Oh my god. And this game has just been, I mean, kind of a bit of a tennis match.
Yeah, I don't exactly mind it either. These players are very mechanical, which makes it very exciting to watch all of this unfold as we saw Izord go for some kind of redirect upfield. But Super Dubs clearing out. We'll get bumped by Skay. Carve Dog now, potential open shot here. Super Dubs is up early for it, though. Izord, fantastic pop over to Skull. We'll just await it. Put it midfield. I would like to see more of a possession kind of game from Thick of It. They're very mechanical, and you can do a lot with the ball if you just kind of keep it near your car, I guess. Not that boomer ball hasn't been working for him, but you can get some pretty good opportunities holding it next to you.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like out of Div B, you see a lot more team plays. Like closer to Div A.
Oh my god!
With a clanger off the crossbar.
This is like genuinely unsavable unless you can land under it, basically. But Carve Dog did get a kind of an unfortunate backflip, but that is a piss missile, as Swamp Donkey would say, onto the net of Sloppy Dogs. Thick of It coming out with, oh dear. There's another one. Of course it's Adam. Of course it's Adam. But yeah, I mean, maintaining offensive pressure, really, really good. Kickoff goals are kind of Mickey, but oh hell.
Oh no.
We're pausing again. But Thick of It, as we mentioned, kind of a back and forth series, but Thick of It doing a very, very good job of keeping possession and keeping the offensive push.
Taking that sub in quite nicely.
Yeah,
Skull
they've acclimated very well.
Oh, yeah. Skull picking up, like, what was it, four shots last game? 5? I mean, it was...
Yeah, he had 4 goals and, like, 8 shots or something. Shooting percentage was off the charts. But, yeah, like I said before, hopefully this, I guess, tech issue isn't going to be too long. But I would imagine the goal probably will get revoked. I'm not exactly sure, but that's not my call, nor do I really care that much. But yeah, I mean, these are the kinds of series that I love to cast and I love to watch because everything's fast-paced. I know the players well. I don't know. I cast a lot of like the lower divisions, and they're fun to cast and watch, but I don't really know that many players, so it's not really a personal connection to it. But it does seem like that goal will be scrubbed. I think it was 3, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. That would have been the third for Thick.
Just a quick reset here. Little over half the game left. This is open and kind of an unfortunate pinch by Thick of It, but I feel like it was in regardless. But a fantastic, sloppy, wet shot from Carve Dog.
All right. You got after me for saying.
Whatever. I just like to make Whirl get upset.
Hey, fair enough.
1 goal, 2.5 minutes is not really a problem at all. We'll see how Sloppy Dogs can come back from this. This one isn't necessarily, end all, the be all if you lose this game. But this game very conveniently sets up a match point in your next win. So taking this one, I don't want to say is paramount, but it's definitely a pivotal point.
Yeah, I mean, I guess winning any game is kind of a pivotal
Point, but if
but
there's any you're going to win.
yeah, some would argue Game 3 is the most effective game to win. Some would argue it's Game 2. It really depends the person you talk to. But, getting a good kind of
like a re-jump bump
almost. Who sent out mid. Carvdog just not fast enough to get there. Izord, full tank of boost. What can he do? Not much. Going to be left for Skull. Sending it up. Skay gets a touch, keeping it on the orange half. Skull gets a pop up. Izord kind of gets a misflip, I think I saw. Can't quite tell. But Curly Fries keeping great control. Izord tries for the read out mid. Curly Fries 50'd off the backboard. Skull trying for a shot. Doesn't quite get the touch. Izord trying to just rotate out. Gets the turn. Gets a good pop. Going to be left for Super Dubs to get it out mid. Grabs the boost. Gets a pop. Not past Skay, though.
I do appreciate the thick of it offense. When you're up one, it's very easy, kind of mentally, and most of the time you won't even notice you're doing it, to just let off the throttle a bit and kind of play more safer, but you can actually kind of inhibit yourself by doing that. So seeing Thick of It still doing these sharp early cuts in the midfield, keeping it on Sloppy's side just as much as they can, even though they're up a goal and kind of have a pseudo cushion, I guess, is extremely refreshing to see. But Carvdog almost with a ridiculous redirect. 25 seconds left in this game. If Sloppy Dogs wants to take this game, they better get something going now.
Yeah, you see it here. Skay sends one out. Curly Fries doesn't quite have the angle he's looking for. Going to be Skull left to try and get something to Super Dubs.
What a
Not
save.
quite. Going to be Skay. 5 seconds left. Doesn't quite get it past Izord. It's going to be this final push right here. Not enough boost to make a play. Skull gets the reset
What a play by
over
Skull.
top of Carvdog. Honestly, if there's a time to use a reset, it's there.
It would be that. Yeah, that was one of the resets used of all time in Div B Thick of It gameplay, and he's not even on Thick of It. Yeah, I mean, fantastic. Match in general there. I do want to see more out of Skay, right? We're looking at the scoreboard. He's got 96 points, and, is that necessarily a bad thing? No. You can win a game with low points, but it does mean that you're kind of not as involved as you could be. And Skay is definitely someone you want involved. I played against him when I was in B, I think, and the dude's an animal on ball, actually. He's very mechy. He's kind of, irritating to play against, too, to be completely honest, but he's very, very good, and I think he's playing a little bit too passive. And it's not necessarily cost him any shots or anything, but it's missed opportunities for sure. So I definitely want to see more out of him.
Yeah, I think it's mostly Curly Fries and Carvdog kind of jumping on that ball a lot sooner than Skay. Right, he is the captain of this team, and he is known to ball out sometimes. So
he is.
So, I mean, honestly, if Skay can be left to kind of manhandle the ball a little bit more than his team is allowing him, I think that's going to be a real turning point for this game. Again, it's going to be Curly Fries left, kind of pushed up. Izord trying to get a back pass. Curly Fries going to easy quick cut.
Easy curly cut, quick.
Critical cut Fries.
Yes, exactly. Carvdog popping it off the backboard. Izord is very awkward. Kind of Super Dubs kind of flying in to save that one. Skay now trying to get something going. Super Dubs, can he get it past one? He is unable to. Super Dubs clearing it downfield. Curly Fries with a high pop up. Will 50 with Izord. Izord does slip it past. Can he get another touch on ball? Skay with an interesting little touch into the corner, leaving Super Dubs with a lot of time. Carvdog intercepting early, though. Skull, this is mid. Izord is there, and 1-0 Thick of It in Game 4.
There we go. Is this the first time that we've seen Thick of It positive? It can't be. They've won too.
Yeah,
what am I saying?
I don't know what you're
doing.
What am I
saying?
I don't know what you're on, but I want to buy it. But yeah, I mean, to be fair, they have gone. I mean, it's been kind of weird for if they score early or late, but to see them kind of just keep, their pedal on the gas in a situation like this. This is the game they want to win, right? Because the fear, especially in like a lower bracket game like this one is, well, if you're on match point, like you're like potentially gone. Yeah, and I said this a couple games ago when I casted, but it's just scary. You come here and you're like, yeah, I want to play on a stage and win a little trophy thing, but if you lose, you don't get to do that. So
yeah,
putting people on match point is very, very scary.
Yeah, I mean, it could just be a single goal away from wasting hours and hours of driving, gas, and all of it.
And heartbreak.
Heartbreak.
Skay.
Whoa.
Oh, this is the... Oh, okay. I was hoping we would see some kind of Skay dribble, new mech unlocked. But kind of super dubs. Putting it downfield. Intercepted by Carved Dog. Will get it past. This is mid. Is anyone there for Fick of it? Skull put it on net, but it was rejected. Curly Fries looking a little awkward. Izord up very early. This is on. Carved Dog with a great clear out. Now brings it upfield for Sloppy Dogs. Kind of super dubs. Pre-jumps him. Craziness. Izord, another bump. This is, oh, that was almost a nasty dookie from Skay. Curly Fries hits one off the backboard. Carved Dog pre-jumps it, but kind of super dubs is able to get it before it crests the crossbar. 2.5 minutes left. 1-0 Fick of it. Sloppy Dogs better get some kind of offense going here.
Yeah, Fick of it kind of left on the back lines here. Sloppy Dogs keeping that easy early pressure on. Right as I say it, Izord off the ceiling. Doesn't quite get there. But we've seen some pretty great kind of gameplay, clips from Izord especially. I mean, him being that third man and being so aggressive is just amazing for Fick of it. We see him up again, trying to get something going. A back pass, maybe. Curly Fries left alone with the ball. Gets the... Ooh, doesn't quite get the touch over the one. Going to be Curly Fries trying. Carved Dog sent up. Skull down.
Oh, what a chip.
Almost the angle. Doesn't quite get it. Skay again with the angle. What is with it?
I mean, the defense on Fick of it right now is pretty crazy. Those were some very, very good shots put on target, but Fick of it is there for the save every single time. Skull hitting it one more. Curly. I do appreciate, like, I noticed it when Sloppy Dogs was in the offensive possession. Curly does a very, very good job of maintaining possession. You can see here, taking it slow, waiting for a bump, and then flicking it over. Please go in. Okay.
Thank you.
Fantastic play from Curly. As I'm talking about him maintaining possession, gets a nice little backflip, like 180 kind of play. Amazing play there from Curly. And 1-1. Sloppy Dogs pretty much need to take this game to take a very heavy mental burden off of their chests and brains. But this game is not over yet.
Oh, no. 100% not. There's still a minute left. There's still possible overtime. Right, it'd be the second time we see it. Ooh, Izord almost coming in with a nasty angle. Skull trying to get something out mid. Going to be jumped early. Super Dubs keeping the pressure on. Izord there to pick up. Popped up mid. Not enough boost to get the angle he wants. Carved Dog gets a good 50 out. Going to be Curly left alone with the ball. Tries to predict Skull. Doesn't quite read him. Skull left alone on the ball. Gets the shot. Ooh, sends it way wide. And it's going to be kind of left to Sloppy Dogs there on the back line, trying to get something moving.
Yeah, Izord gets some really weird touches. I saw him go for some cool... Okay. Curly Fries almost just pre-jumps a nasty pass. Skull over to Super Dubs. Carved Dog is there for a 50. This is about as unfortunate as it gets for Sloppy Dogs, but Curly is there for the save. Potential transition offense here. Interesting flip from Skay. Kind of pops it up high and far.
Still up.
Carved Dog is up. This is on target. Oh, he can't get it. It went crossbar. 1-1, another overtime in game 4. Will it be a extremely long overtime? Oh, I shouldn't say extremely. 2.5 isn't that long, but a very... Oh,
come on.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Super Dubs is up.
What is going on?
This is because it's Skull, dude. It's going to become another clip. It's...
Oh, my gosh. What a series of events. Carve almost with an amazing double at 0, and Fick of it immediately coming out with, like, what was that, 2 crossbar hits, 3?
I don't know, but the last time that happened, it ended up being clipped, and I'm pretty sure Skull was in the game. So the dude is just a crossbar luck charm, I guess. or lack thereof, probably. But Izord popping it. Skull has no boost, is unable to make a play here. We'll see who can collect it from Thick of It. Super Dubs is there. Kind of a weird touch. Curly Fries is there for the shot. Izord will send it into the corner. Skay now playing a little slow ball. Gets it over one. Can he get it past two? Carve Dog, this is really awkward. Potential goal here. Oh, Skull can't put it on target. That was an open net for Thick of It. Maybe he didn't see it. Izord off the ceiling. Respectable. Super Dubs off the sidewall. Is anyone there to receive the pass? Fantastic bump from Curly Fries. And very, very scrappy game here in Game 4 OT.
Gonna be Carve trying. Not allowed by Izord. Curly Fries there again. Sends it back. Kind of Super Dubs able to read it. Gonna be Skay left alone.
No, they left the net.
And there it is. We see Skay allowed with the ball. Winning overtime for Sloppy.
Izord got some greedy eyes and went for the corner, leaving the net unprotected. And Sloppy Dogs will capitalize. 2-1, making it 2-2 for the series. We are now in a best-of-3 scenario. Carve Dog putting up prime LeBron numbers here for Sloppy Dogs.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, it's not just a Sixers match. It's not just Sixers. I mean,
with these demos, it might be.
I mean, I think I've seen every single one of these players in a Sixers match before. So honestly, this isn't too unreal to see.
No, they know how each other play, and it's really conducive to these long, well, not necessarily long overtimes, but long matches. Yeah, this is one of the best matchups I think I've seen in this bracket so far. I think most of this, well, not necessarily most of the division, but the top few seeds are very, very close in win percentage. So the brackets are very, very close. And it seems to be, because these are very, very good games. Despite Thick of It having a sub, they are still playing extremely well.
Yeah, I mean, this is our 3 and 4 seed for Div B. So still, was it the 1 and 2 seeds?
Yeah.
Wow.
Straw Hats is 1 and Untouchables is 2.
Wow.
This is one
okay.
of the quote perfect brackets where 1, 2, 3, 4 make it.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, as written.
You're exposing us.
But moving into Game 5 here, this will determine match point for one team unless we come up with some draw system. Kind of Super Dubs popped it over one. That will be crossbar. Skay popping it. Skull has no boost here. Curly Fries on net. Fantastic read by Skull. Moving it back upfield. Gets a kind of unfortunate touch. Skay clearing it out. Super Dubs up early. Super Dubs is always just fiending for this ball. And I respect it. Keeping that offensive pressure is good. Carve Dog, though, making some pressure of his own. I also just realized that all their cars match. It's not very sloppy of them.
You just realized
Well,
this?
Kind of, yeah. I was like, did I point it out? Nah. But 4:35 left, 1-0 sloppy. Yeah, I mean, this is a pivotal moment, right? I think Thick of It won the last two. Or no, they won. It's been alternating, I think. So
yes, it has been.
Breaking that split will be really, really good here to help secure a victory. But Super Dubs pushing early, as is tradition. Into the offensive zone here for Thick of It. Little interesting tap or pinch out of real Curly Fries. Over to Carve Dog. Carve Dog upfield. Curly Fries is there for a really weird pop-up. Super Dubs off the sidewall. Skay collecting ops to go off of the backboard. Kind of unintentionally centers it. Thick of It is there, and a fantastic shot from Izord, putting the team on his back on offense. But I want to point out Skull's touch here off the backboard, and then the placement just over the top of the defenders from Izord. It's just beautiful. A true Mona Lisa of Div B goals.
Yeah, Skull absolutely enabling Izord there. Great play out of the bottom two of this team. We see Skull again sending one up. Carve going to try and get a touch. He does. Down to Curly Fries. Tries to get the angle. He does. Not fast enough. And doesn't get the pop to get it over Izord. Super Dubs jumping up again. Could be something off the crossbar. Doesn't quite. Skay opts to send it up. Going to be Skull up again.
Oh my
Curly
God.
Fries jumping early. And I think that was the entirety of the Sloppy Dogs team there going for that save.
Watching Izord come or try to move upfield with no boost and just kind of crawl to the ball, approaching midfield. Real Curly Fries. Trying to get it clear upfield. Super Dubs anticipating that, clearing it out early. Izord pops it very high. Can he get another touch? Skay is there for the clear. Intercepted by Skull, who will get a nice little double tap. saving his team a potential shot. Izord popping it up, 50 by Carve Dog in favor of Sloppy Dogs. Skay now off the backboard. Unfortunate whiff from Fick of it, but no one is there to capitalize for Sloppy Dogs. Skull now. Shot on net. Is anyone home? Skay is there for the save. He will go for it once more. Opts to go for a soft touch. Curly Fries popping it high. Super Dubs collecting it on the backboard. Nice little past one. Can he get it past two? He cannot. Skay is there. Skull looking extremely awkward. Potential opportunity here for Sloppy Dogs. Izord is there for the save, though. Carve Dog 50 with Skull into the corner. Izord with negative boost. Opts to take the ball. Kind of Super Dubs up with Skay. Skay could make a play here midfield. There is one there. A bump on Kind. Oh! The recovery from kind of Super Dubs. Saving Fick of it a potential goal.
An amazing play there by Skay. Realizing, hey, no one's back. Might as well bump the last one. Super Dubs able to be just a little bit better and gets a great flip in.
Oh, there it is.
Carve Dog gets a good shot off the sidewall.
That is a very, very good angle from Carve Dog. Unfortunate little late commit by Skull, but fantastic job from Sloppy Dogs by capitalizing on that. 2-1 in what will make match point here in Game 5. Massive, massive win for either one of these teams. But 2 minutes is a lot of time in this game, so we'll see if either one of these teams can produce some more goals for us.
You see Super Dubs, no boost, sends it off the wall. Skay able to meet it early, 50 with Skull, sends it up towards mid. Izord stopping it early. Skull takes control, doesn't quite get it past. Curly Fries trying to keep this pressure on, doesn't get one past Izord. Gonna be Carve Dog, pops it, goes for one touch, bumps the one back. Skay kind of getting a clean miss off the ball there. And it's slowly moving towards the Sloppy Dog side. Carve Dog has enough of it, goes for an insane redirect.
He went for like a psycho off the sidewall. Kind of Super Dubs popping it up. This is off the corner. Carve Dog is there for the clear. Skull pops it over to Izord, who slams it up to the ceiling. Skull is up again. Izord gets the bump. Is anyone there to play defense for Sloppy Dogs? Is anyone there for Fick of it? The transition offense from Skay. Izord with the pre-flip save. I see you, Isaac. Izord with the shot on net. Is anyone there for Sloppy Dogs? What is going on in this game? It's just back and forth open nets. There's another one for Skay, and it's in! Oh my God! What is going on here in Game 5 Div B? Just back and forth. Skull, it's you, dude. It's the same thing, man.
I mean, Izord up on that ball, no boost, and just what happened?
I don't even know. That needs to go in a presentation for transition offense. But 3-1 Sloppy Dogs, playing Fundamental Rocket League, should be able to secure this game. What is that? Skull putting the offense on his back once again, clanging it from Izord into the net. Little team pinch almost off the post, a little aqua bounce a little bit. But we will see if they can score another one in 26 seconds.
I mean, it's been looking so good this game. Right, Skull just absolutely putting Fick of it on his back. An amazing redirect. We see him left alone with the ball again.
Oh my
Gets
God.
the one. Super Dubs, a bit of a pre-flip there. Skull pops it up. Is Izord there? Doesn't quite have the boost to beat. Kind of Super Dubs forced to turn. Oh, doesn't have the boost or the angle. Gonna be up mid. 1 second, 0. And Sloppy Dogs going to match point.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if we have a timeout here. Truth be told, I don't think we will, because I don't feel like this team will take one. They just kind of play. But, yeah, I mean, Carve Dog really putting in work here for Sloppy Dogs in this game and the previous one, just being that offensive powerhouse, putting shots on net that are kind of weird. It's not even he just shoots a lot, because he only had 3 shots.
Yeah.
But it's the the angles he shoots at and the kind of like of the guessing game of, okay, he's in this corner. Can he hit it mid? Is he going to shoot? And whichever one you pick apparently is just incorrect. So,
yeah.
But this is by no means over. Like I said, every single one of these games has been pretty damn close, within maybe 2 goals. I think there was like a 4-0 from Fick in game 2 or something. But all things considered, most of these are extremely close games and like OT games. So I am definitely not calling this series over by any means now.
And I feel it would be wrong to. I mean, look at the past, like, what, 5 games now?
Yeah.
I mean, it's been so back and forth, Fick then sloppy, and it's been just absolute, just kind of a powerhouse for both teams.
I will say that kind of sequence, the transition, like back and forth, was like one of the worst or like most chaotic experiences I've ever seen in Rocket League, and I wasn't even involved. I can't imagine what was going through their brains, but a much-needed win from Sloppy Dogs makes this match point. If they can secure this one, think of it needing to do whatever they can in their repertoire to pull it out of the bag. But kind of super dubs over to Izord. Skay is there to anticipate it. Off the backboard, is anyone there for Sloppy Dogs? Carve Dog is up early, 50'd by Izord. Skull now putting this on target. Is Skay there? An own goal from Sloppy Dogs, taking a page out of Swamp Donkey's book, just clanging it into the net. I respect it. An unfortunate turn of events here from Sloppy Dogs. Hopefully they can just kind of say, whatever, go next, because there's really nothing you can do about it, right? As you know, as it goes, shit happens. But
you did not have to call out my man like that. Come on now.
I did. But Skull trying to make a play here for Fick. And in the midfield, Skay is there as well as Carve Dog for the save and clear. Skull now off the corner. No one is there. Izord is, but is unable to get the touch from Fick. Super Dubs is there. Skay clearing it upfield. Would like to see him kind of maintain possession more. I feel like Sloppy Dogs kind of has been foregoing the possession game like they had at the beginning, but we'll see if that impacts this game's result. Curly Fries now popping it upfield over to Izord. Is there to redirect it. Carve Dog off the corner. Is anyone there? Skull, fantastic clear upfield. And this is kind of, it's like tennis, as you said before. They're kind of reverting to this kind of boomer ball play style. Not really sure who it like really benefits, because both of these teams are very mechanical. I'm thinking it benefits Carve Dog after what I just witnessed. But fantastic flip reset attempt from Carve Dog, but making 2 Fick players commit for the save.
Yeah.
But 2 minutes in, and this is definitely anyone's game.
I mean, Carve Dog there again, kind of going upfield, and just puts an absolute clanger on Izord. Not able to read the just absolute amount of power.
But that thing had a vapor trail. That thing was moving. There was no way Skull was getting to that. Fantastic timing and shot by Carve Dog to put that in the net. Carve Dog has really been stepping up here for Sloppy Dogs on the offensive scale, especially just putting these shots on net, making the defense really uncomfortable. And he's been one of, if not the most valuable asset for Sloppy Dogs in the series.
Yeah, I mean, even for just being the third man. Like, if Curly Fries and Skay can step up to where Carve Dog is, this game should not have gone to Game 6, right? Curly Fries we're seeing there. Carve Dog trying for the shot. Skay able to send it back to his own corner, leaving it for Izord. Opts for the backboard read, gets it. Gonna be Curly Fries. Or Super Dubs, I'm sorry. Gets the reset, doesn't quite get the power. Izord goes for the 50, able to get there before anyone from Sloppy. A pop up, is anyone there? Super Dubs sends it high. Skull trying to keep that pressure on. It does, but it's going to transition over to Carve. Super Dubs cutting it off early. Back down to Super Dubs.
Super Dubs is causing a lot of problems here for Sloppy Dogs on defense. He is all up in their grill trying to get offense going. And it seems to be working pretty well for them as they kind of have a lot of midfield pressure and are just being pests. That is off the crossbar once again. There's been a lot of crossbar shots in this series. Skull now cleaning it down here for Fick. Gets a bump on one in net. Is anyone there? Izord is kind of a weird bounce off the backboard. Curly Fries bringing it upfield here for Sloppy Dogs. He gets one. Can he get the reset? He cannot. Skull. He tries to get one as well. He is unsuccessful. Izord pops it.
Not enough.
50. It is not enough. Skay is there. Sloppy Dogs definitely have more of a position and kind of like this is your role to it, right? Carved Dog is your your main shooter. Skay is more of like a, hey, I'll be on the backboard, whatever. And then Curly Fries really just does whatever he wants. On that, Skay going for an air dribble bump, or an aerial bump, I should say. Carved Dog off the ceiling. This is getting really mechanical for no reason. Curly Fries catching it on the sidewall, tries to get it mid. Izord is there for the intercept. Off the corner, he goes for a bump. Carved Dog, fantastic pre-jump over to kind of Super Dogs. Carved Dog once again slamming it downfield. Skull is the only one back for Fick, putting it off the sidewall, off the backboard. What is going on? We have Skade awaiting it in the midfield. Kind of Super Dubs, kind of awkward, hitting it into the corner. Izord off the sidewall as well. This sidewall is getting used and abused, ladies and gentlemen. Skull off the sidewall. Is anyone there for the midfield? There is no second man there for either team. Carved Dog over to mid. Izord is up, but is beat by Curly Fries, who opts to fake it. Skull up early. Can he get one more? Is he just going to spin like a ballerina? Yes! Izord is there! What a goal from Fick of it! Skull looking like a ballerina, being the perfect deception for Izord to just clang it home. This is exactly what they need in Game 6.
Izord absolutely just bolting upfield, trying to meet Skull where he is, going for the pinch, and it works out perfectly. Sloppy Dogs need something. 10 seconds. Carve trying to send something out mid. Again, Fick relieving pressure really early. Super Dubs up. 0 seconds, hits the clock. This could be in. Izord sends it to the back wall.
We are going to Game 7. We are going to Game 7.
We love to see it.
And who said it? It's okay, you can say it.
I will not.
But I have just received word. Skull has 100% goal participation.
Woo!
Literally every single goal that Fick has scored. It's a super sub. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, Skull is the best Rocket League player I've ever seen. Remzik, you have he'll give him a run for his money. But 100%, now that I say that, he's going to have like 0 this next game, but it is what it is. 100% goal percentage. Every single goal that Fick has scored, Skull has either like scored it or passed it to a teammate that then scored.
Wait, you're talking the entire series, right?
Yes.
Oh my!
I really am, Kemek.
What? No, I thought you were talking about the last game. Like,
no,
yeah,
I mean the series.
No,
Kemek.
I'm like, yeah, Izord also had an assist and a shot there. Like, what are you talking about?
Like this guy plays sometimes.
What?
On God, he plays the game. But I mean, just fantastic demonstration. Think of it. This is a very important, even more so than match point, because you're on match point, then you completely flip the tables and, well, not technically Uno reverse, because now they're both on match point, but you get the picture. Just pushing the other team back on their heels. But be interesting to see if any teams kind of opt for some early aggression here. Skull hitting it off the backboard. Carved Dog is a little awkward. He is able to get the catch, though. Skay now, bringing it up the sidewall. Skull with a little pre-jump, just shy of making contact. Super Dubs, Curly is there. Nice and early Curly. They're shooting it into the net here for Sloppy Dogs. 1-0 with less than a minute into the game.
Reminds me of the first shot we kind of saw in the match. Curly Fries getting a great pass out from Skay, able to capitalize early. Only 20 seconds in, and Fick already down 1.
Yeah, Sloppy Dogs. Slopovit is an awful team name. Sloppy Dogs kind of reverting back to this, I guess, team play style that they had in the first 1 or 2 games. And it seems to be working. Skay kind of, trying to assist his teammates more than just kind of like peppering the net like they have been. Izord jumps from Narnia to get this ball. Is successful, pinches it into the midfield. Skull now off the ceiling, goes for the bump, is not able to get it on Curly. That would have been a sure goal for Fick. Interesting fake, leaves Skay kind of in no man's land. Last back, Carved Dog is there for the save, and this has got to be one of the most chaotic starts to a game I've seen.
Yeah, I mean, it's just been all Fick. I mean, at least after the goal. Fick again, almost with an amazing shot, kind of Super Dubs, sending it up mid, met by Carved Dog, sending it to the other side. Izord, awkward touch, sends it out to the corner. Gonna be Skull jumping, tries to get something moving, met by Curly Fries, able to pop it up over him. Curly Fries going for the bump, Carved Dog able to get the shot, but met by Izord, I believe. And this one.
Oh, no! Oh, my God!
Scary.
No, you hate to see it, but you love to watch it, ladies and gentlemen. The double post.
From post to crossbar.
Oh, my God. Izord trying to get a play here for Fick of it. Abuse the chaos. Is anyone there? Kinda super dubs. Kinda saving this series for Fick of it. This is... I mean, I don't even know what to describe this game as. This is just chaos, and I'm all for it. But having said that, Skull now has no longer 100% goal percentage. But,
yeah.
you know, it is what
nice
it is.
going.
Still love you, Skull. And we won't even have stats. But Curly Fries collecting on the sidewall, as is tradition. Popping it high and mid. On the ground now. Kind of super dubs going for another one. Carve Dog is there on the backboard. I love to see the backboard out of Sloppy Dogs. Understanding Fick of it are really abusing the walls and the backboard, and you don't even need boost to make saves off the backboard. So fantastic eyes on Carve Dog for seeing that. Sloppy Dogs over to Curly Fries. 50 off the corner. Skull is there for a touch. Kind of awkward. Skay kind of pops it up. Now kind of super dubs. 50'd viciously by Skay in the corner. Carve Dog off the corner as well. This corner is feeling it, ladies and gentlemen, like a blind man reading. Izord up, is not able to get the touch. Skay now off the sidewall. Is this on target? It is off the crossbar because why not? And Izord and Curly are in the corner, and this is, look, oh my God, a pinch off the corner, off the backboard from Skull.
Skull putting in the work. Gets an amazing save off the backboard there with both of his teammates. Just kind of out in the mid. Going to be kind of left for Skull again. Going up for that 50. Absolutely putting in the work. Going to be Carve Dog left on the sidewall. Doesn't get it past Izord. Gets a good bang to the corner. Curly Fries opts to collect. Gets the 50 with Skull. Skull winning it. Skay gets one out. Izord meeting him early. Gets it again in this corner. Out to Curly Fries. Opts for a 50. Skay able to get a good touch around Skull. Doesn't have the boost to follow. Goes for it anyway. No one from Thick of It back in time. Curly Fries keeping good control. Carve Dog able to meet it though. Gonna be Curly Fries grabbing the ball. Met by Izord again. Always kind of keeping up that very first man.
Yeah, this is, 1 minute left. This next goal could very well decide the series. Unless it goes to overtime, in which case it will. But Izord over to Skull, trying to up his goal percentage as well as, that last game really hurt it. He's only in the 90s now. Oh my God! Izord with the clanger under the defender of Sloppy Dogs. And a beautiful pass from Skull. Oh my God, I got to glaze him. He's so good. The super sub coming out from Thick of It. But this is not over. We have seen some very weird transitions here. And Sloppy Dogs could easily come back from this 1-goal deficit.
You hear the crowd absolutely popping off of that one.
Oh my God!
Almost with that one. Almost. Skay, I wish you would have done it to him. But we're going to be left again. Skay, almost.
I'm going to pass out, dude.
I
keep screaming.
Dude, this is just oh my gosh. What is going on? Skay again tries for the shot. Carve Dog up. Doesn't quite put one on net. Skull trying to get it out. 30 seconds to live. Skull still on the ball. Izord catching up early. Able to get one up and out mid. It's high. Oh,
super dubs.
It's
super dubs! 3-1.
Let's go.
Trying to put this game in the bag. 17 seconds. And Kinda Super Dubs might kinda have just secured the series.
17 seconds. We've seen it happen before, though. Sloppy Dogs are not completely out of it.
Some real monkey business
antics. They need some absolutely amazing kickoff goals, and it's not looking too nice. Gonna be Curly Fries having to try and get something. Carve Dog has to get something moving now. Does he do it?
Oh my God!
Not quite.
Of course
Skull
not.
shutting it down.
Who else? I mean,
let's be honest. Oh my Lord!
All right,
give
me Skull. Give me Skull. I want him. Oh my God! What a series,
dude.
Game. Who said it? Who?
I
hope you know that is the first ever prediction. The first official one. No one will believe me, but 2 seasons ago, I called sleepers in 8. Just putting that out there. But
in 8?
Yeah,
what?
bracket reset 4040.
Oh, fair.
And they did it.